Bandhajan, it's time right now on Desi 1170 AM for us to be going into the giving mode. Yani ki, you've been listening to this announcement on the radio about Sankara Foundation, about the Rajasthan hospital, how it is the season of giving and how you should give yourself the gift of giving by giving the gift of vision. Well, today, to talk to us a little bit about why you should give to the Sankara Foundation, how far does your dollar go, and why this particular, what is the time-sensitive nature of this particular project that they have at the Sankara Foundation, the Rajasthan Hospital. We have with us Mr. Sridhar Krishnamurthy and also Mr. Sudheer Chemudugunta, who are joining us to talk to us about it. And of course, for those of you, the name might sound familiar when you say Sridhar Krishnamurthy. Well, he is also one of the co-founders of the Sankara Foundation. Let's go on and welcome them. Hi, Sridharji.
Hi, Paltu. How are you?
Good. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi, Sudheerji. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Paltu.
So, Sudheerji, first of all, I'm going to jump right into it because I know that you were spearheading one of the projects of Sankara, which what you want to talk about, which is the Guntur project, right?
Yes.
So, tell us a little bit about, because I know right now we have the focus of the Rajasthan project right now in place. We know that we're trying to do a fundraising for Rajasthan hospital, but you already have done this part of it. So, tell us a little bit about the project of Guntur. How did it come about? Where is it right now? And what is the situation right now? Because you are the project lead on that, right?
Yes. So first of all, I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to come and meet all your bandhus. And so this is a giving season. So I'm leading one of the projects. That is our first project, Guntur Hospital, right? So many of you know, like Shankara's goal is Vision 2020 by 2020. That is our goal. Like constructing 20 hospitals in 20 different states by 2020.
Okay.
Right? So Rajasthan Hospital is our primary focus because that is a big project that we are handling right now. So we are already acquired the land and we have to construct it. So at the same time, so we are expanding our Guntur hospital also. So we inaugurated the hospital in 2004 and with a 100-bed ward, free ward and another facilities. And in 2008, we added another 100-bed, but the need is more. So you see, we are adding another 100-bed as a phase 3 now to make sure we reach out people. So why we are adding, that is one part, right? So our goal is simple, Vision 2020 by 2020. That means construct small hospitals in every state that we are done. But that is not our goal. That is not our intention.
Okay.
So we have to reach every person in India so to make sure they get treated, cure the curable blindness.
So, Sudheer, so you're saying that you're expanding further in Guntur itself because you mean to say there's such a big volume of people who actually have this condition of curable blindness?
Yes.
Wow.
So because we are organizing at least 20 to 25 eye camps every year, every week throughout India. So 2004 we inaugurated Guntur Hospital. So we have been doing rain or shine every week 2 or 3 eye camps in AP, state of AP.
Okay.
So in 10 years, more than 10 years, we reached only 3 districts.
Oh.
So
My goodness, that's such a big volume. Then you only can count 3 districts only.
So far we reached 3. We go by so radius.
Okay.
So we slowly increase our radius, reach out all the villages, all the mandals nearby, and we go step by step. So because the demand is so much, we had to treat so many people. So we were unable to cover both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh total districts right now. So the need is more. So that is the reason we are adding. We are, for sake of 2020 goal, we are not just constructing and leaving, we are done. So along with the new projects, we are expanding. The need is there.
Talking about new projects, I have a question for Sridhar right now. So we have, I know that the current initiative is Rajasthan, and you actually are trying to get a hospital there in place. Now, he talked about need over there. So what is the economics over here? What is the need like in Rajasthan? Why this place, Rajasthan, in the first place?
So Rajasthan is one of the poorer states of India, right? I mean, first, let's get that straight, right? Second thing is that from the prevalence of blindness, it's number 2 in India.
Wow.
Right? In the sense that 2.5% is the blindness rate in Rajasthan.
Wow.
Let's say there are 66 million people. I think it is slightly more than that now, but assume there are 66 million. Then you're talking about 1.7 million people that are blind.
My goodness.
Right? And a lot of them are in western parts of Rajasthan. Right? I mean, so poorer parts are sort of focused on the western region of Rajasthan. So you'll see Jodhpur is in that region, right? So Jodhpur Hospital will be able to cover the poorest part of, Rajasthan. And it's a big, big, problem, right, in Rajasthan. And that's the reason we want to start there. And, and it's also opportunistic, right? We have a matching donor, right, who's going to give us $1 million. You've been talking about it. Right?
That's good point you brought right now. And Bandhuj, of course, we've been talking about it on all our shows. You even heard the previous segment of Sankara, where they actually had a talk about how it's going to help in terms of matching. There is an anonymous donor who's come forward and said they're going to match to $1 million of the money raised for the Jodhpur project of Sankara, guys. So if you want to be a part of that, you can help it happen. That's a challenge thrown to everybody out there. I know the founders of Sankara said it's a challenge for them, but actually I would say it's a challenge for everybody in the community. It's on for all the bandhus to make it happen for sure. Now, more information about this is also on the website, which is giftofvision.org.
Or you could also give them a call at 1-866 Sankara. That's 1-866 SANKARA. Every dollar counts, Bandhujan. So, even for them to get that match, we need to be able to raise up to $1 million. And Sridhar sir, maybe we should ask you, how far away are we from that $1 million?
To me, it's all doable. We have crossed 400,000.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So we have 600,000 more to go. But think about it, right? I mean, so 600,000 would mean how many 500? It's not too much, right?
It's
If
about
1,200.
about 1,200 people contributing $500 each would make 600,000. Your bandhus, there might be more than 1,000 bandhus listening today.
Of course.
Now, right?
Yeah.
So, all those bandhus just, donate $500 and we are done. Right? So
That's
it's
true.
very, very easily doable. When you break it down, it's small.
Yep. And of course, guys, there are many ways you can do it. But one, of course, you can go and you can talk to your company, because many of us actually work with tech companies out here. And most of these companies are altruistic. They do have a social responsibility which they have to live by. And they actually match your donations as well. So we've heard of companies like Microsoft. We've heard of companies like, Oracle also matching. So if you are you work for a company, go and ask them. So first of all, they're going to match you. And then when you come and give it to Sankara gets double the amount, because somebody is right there trying to say, I'm going to match whatever you're going to give up to $1 million. So don't ever lose that opportunity, guys. It's going to be very crucial for Rajasthan to have it. So I'm going to ask you a little more deeper question, Sridhar sir. In terms of, you said it's the poorest, it's one of the poorest states which is there, and then you think that region is going to benefit with this. Can you give an explanation as to how it will benefit the community over there once Sankara Hospital comes into place?
So basically, I mean, Sankara coming into the place, there is a lot of benefits, right? Number one, the local community, right? They just around the hospital itself, we take poor, students, right? Very bright students, and give them a job, right? Give them an education and job, right? We take them, we recruit them, take them to Coimbatore or Bangalore soon. Now it is Coimbatore, and train them. We give them free food. We actually give them a diploma. We give them a stipend, right? They don't spend a penny.
Wow.
So they get an actual diploma in terms of paramedical degree, right? They get that. So very well qualified. They get on-field training, right? And after that, it is their state, their place, right? So they're glad to come back and work, right? So they come back. So first that, right? We take care. All of these are girls, right? So we worry about women education and women empowerment, right? That's the first thing. Second thing is that economically, right? What we have shown is that we have, benefited over $1 billion, right? So far, in terms of the economic impact of our cure given to the people.
Oh.
Meaning that, why? Because every person who used to be a quote-unquote burden to their family now becomes a breadwinner, potentially. Right? Because now they are able to be on their own, go start earning. If not, at least not a burden, right? If they are not too old to earn, they're not a burden. I mean, you think about the millionth surgery was done on a lady called Shanti, right? Before the surgery, she was the only breadwinner, had 4 people in a mill, right? Cloth mill. She was working.
Okay.
Because of her blindness, she couldn't do anything. right? She had to stop working, which means her children would go hungry, right? There was be nothing. Now what happened? The whole thing turned around. After the surgery, she's back to work. She's bringing the money. So economy of that household has gone up, right? So look at household by household, right?
That's true. And
How
of
much
course-
difference it makes.
And of course, you're adding to the people, the workforce itself by actually bringing them back to the workforce.
Exactly.
Which actually is a great vision because it increases the GDP of the country, you know, because
Absolutely.
productivity increases automatically. That's excellent. So, Sudheer, I want to ask you a question. You've been spearheading the Guntur one. How have you seen this in effect in person over there?
Yes, I've been to hospital once and I see many people. And so doctors took me around to that free ward and they introduced me to all those patients. And so telling them that these guys are the ones behind your surgeries. And, you know, so they really touch us. I mean, I can see like their feeling and their happiness. So can I ask you one question?
Sure.
Please.
So for $30, what you can do?
$30, I could a movie and a dinner date someplace.
No.
A coffee,
Maybe movie and popcorn.
popcorn movie. That's
That's it.
true. Yeah.
So okay, I have an offer.
Uh-huh.
So for $30, I can make you a god.
Really?
Yes.
Please tell us more.
See, all these poor people, so they wanted to come out of this poverty. And also, every day what they do is wake up in the morning, pray, go to in front of God and praise it. So God, can you give me my eyes back, my vision back, right? So they don't know. So they believe in God. They can't see the God. So people sitting here, they can donate $30 and they don't even know who are you, but still you can donate and make sure they get their vision back.
That's a very good way of putting it. And of course, Bandhus, he's so right about it. You actually, it's for us, of course, going to a movie is only that 2.5 hours of experience of a visual impact which we get, visual stimulation which we get. Just imagine, I just forego that part of it and give it to somebody the whole lifetime they could have vision. That's a very good concept. Thanks for bringing it up, Sudheer.
Thank you.
And of course, Bandhus, if at all you are right now, you found the calling right now, and you want to go and you want to get more information, please go to the website. It is giftofvision.org. Giftofvision.org. Go there and get more information, or talk to any of your friends who might be a Sankara volunteer. They can help you out. Like for instance, Sudheer, who sitting right now with me in front of me, inspiring me right now to just not go to the movie tonight, just go and give it to Sankara.
And even if you haven't found the calling, give up that movie that you're planning to go to this weekend and donate that money towards somebody, because it is making an impact in the life of not just one person, but as Sridhar sir also pointed out, it's the entire family there. It's that one surgery that's probably going to impact the economy of the entire region in that area. You never know. One of these people who's able to go back to the workforce, fund their child's education, and that could, you never know, that could be the next Satya Nadella. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know.
Of over here. So,
Or Dr. Murthy.
yeah, who knows? We don't know. I mean, the whole idea is people helping people, right?
That's
so, and if you would like to find out more, make an informed decision, Bandhujan. Go to giftofvision.org. You don't have to give just because we are saying give. You don't have to give just because Sridhar sir, Murli sir, Sudheer ji, all these people come here and tell you to give. It's a whole organization. Go meet people at the Sankara Foundation. Or when you make your trip, a lot of you are traveling to India right now.
Yeah.
Please schedule a visit in one of the Sankara hospitals. If nothing, you will see what kind of work and what are the lives that are being touched by the work that they're doing here.
So,
Can I actually, sorry for interjecting, but can I add to what you just said?
Yeah.
Because, Faltu, what you just said is so important. Go there and see the hospital and see the work yourself. Then be convinced, right? This is what happened to me, right? I don't know, you know the story. You probably have heard Murli telling you this. Our uncle was pestering us to go start, right? Murli and I both rejected. We said, we're too busy to do anything. I happened to go, right? For Intel conference, I had to go. So I had to go visit my uncle, obviously, right? He took me to the hospital. That visit changed my life, changed Murli's life, changed so many of our life, because you go there and see the dedication, see the cleanliness, see the way they do the work. right? And see, I mean, when I was walking, right, in the hall, everybody thought I was one of the doctors. So the first thing they said, because I was walking with the doctor, right? They said, Nalla irukunu Sami.
Oh, which
Neenga
of course,
nalla irukunu Sami.
people who don't understand Tamil, it's you should live
Really well.
Really
Yeah.
well, yeah. The
Right, so,
blessings.
I mean, when you hear those stories, when you talk to them, the first thing you said, you feel very, very good in your heart. My God, I'm thankful that I was able to make a difference in these people's lives. And that's how we came back, right? And I came back and convinced Murli and my neighbor to start. So when you get a chance, go visit. Absolutely agree with you.
So, Sridhar sir, I'm going to tell you one thing. Of course, yes, people can visit. But can you give us a little bit about Sankara in India? We know Sankara Eye Foundation does a wonderful job here. We have people, volunteers talking about it. Can you talk a little bit about Sankara in India?
You know, the reason the Sankara organization here in the US started is because of the genuine and great work being done in India. Right? So when we went and visited the Coimbatore hospital, it was extremely clear about how conscious they are about quality, about cleanliness, about professionalism, about care, right? All of that is together, right? And they're all very well educated. They get the extremely good training. They go to the best hospitals, best college to get trained and come back, right? And so they are very well trained. The reason it makes a difference is that in eye care, a small piece of dust could make your eyes into a pulp. Right?
Oh.
Right? I mean, so that's how, when the surgeries happen, right, under the bandage, one dust piece goes. That's it.
Oh,
right?
even if we just walking out there, some dust goes in, we have a nightmare of just
Yeah,
crying
exactly.
and red
Right.
eyes.
So think about the surgery, right? And during the surgery, something happens. So the cleanliness is very important. In fact, what they do is that they educate the patients. See, most of these people are coming from places where they don't have a toilet.
Okay.
They don't have a sink, right? They don't have water, right? So they are used to spitting on the, wall, parapet, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They are given an education as soon as they come in. If you spit, okay, then person next to you can potentially become blind,
Wow.
right? Are you willing to take that chance? If you're not, this is how you clean, right? So they are taught cleanliness. They are, so the whole process, the way they do it is extremely good, right? They have won so many awards, right, for their quality, right? 98.4% success rate, right?
Wow.
Not a single patient has been, gone back because of bad hygiene or bad operation or, something that we missed. Nothing so far, right? We've been operating in India since 1977,
Wow.
right? Can you imagine to maintaining that quality for so long? And they've set up the systems so well that they can scale. And you know about 80-20, right?
Right.
So when we went and joined Sankara, we said, hey, it is okay that we can donate and help you do more surgeries, but we can't constantly keep donating, right? You got to stand on your own leg, right?
Okay.
How do we make that happen? So we went and did the calculation. We realized that if they can get 20% of the patients as paying patients, which they were getting some, because of the quality they deliver, right?
Right.
They're in a city, they're in a quality. So city, whoever can afford. For example, my mother got her eyes operated in India, right, in Sankara Hospital. Divyogi Patel, his wife got her LASIK done in Sankara, right? I mean, all our board members got things done there. Why? Because it's one of the best quality. Right?
State-of-the-art equipment.
State-of-the-art equipment,
and
best doctors, best quality.
And we're talking about paid eye care there.
This is paid eye care, right?
Okay.
And free patients get the same care.
Oh, okay.
Don't get me wrong, right? It's the same doctors, same thing, right?
Right.
So 20% of the patients are paid, 80% is free. We came to understand that with this, they can be operationally self-sufficient,
Ah.
which means we build a hospital, support them for 5 years till they reach 2080, right? Once they reach that, they are on their own in terms of surgeries.
Wow.
Some of the hospitals are already self-sufficient,
You're wonderful.
right?
So,
So that's how we are able to scale.
That's wonderful idea. In fact, I want to tell you one thing, Bandhujan. They actually have a vision 2020. So 20 hospitals by 2020, right?
Right.
And of course, you're halfway there.
Yes.
And you guys can get them all the way there, Bandhujan. You can get them there by your support right now. And why we're telling that again is because the fact that right now there is an opportunity to create this particular hospital over there in Rajasthan, and they actually have an anonymous donor who's come forward and said, "Hey, I'm going to match up to $1 million of all your donation which you're going to get." That means all the impact you see, what they're talking about. Sudheer talked about how it's impacting the local area there. It can happen in Rajasthan as well. You can just make that decision, call, or just go to the website giftofvision.org.
Or call them on 1-866 Sankara. Now, to kind of put this in perspective for you, Bandhujan, a lot of us may think, oh, another charity. Or do we really need to give? Oh, maybe for a tax break, we need to make a charitable donation. But as Sridhar sir pointed out, Rajasthan is one of the poorest areas in the country. And these are people who are needlessly blind. It could be because of poor nutrition. It could be because of poor health care. It could be because of poor eye care. It's the lack of resources. It could be any one of these things. Now, these people could be seeing as good as you, or probably better than you and I, if they had the resources and the ability to afford this kind of care. Now, a lot of us are lucky that we are in this country, and many of us are driving right now, and we have the vision. We take it so much for granted. If for one moment, if you could just think that if we didn't have the vision that we do right now, then what would happen with our lives? And that's exactly what we want you to feel. And if you do feel that it's important, like Sudheer ji said, you don't have to become a god, but you can definitely, reach into your pockets. It's only $30, or for that matter, if you work for a corporation or if you want to be a Wall of Founders donor, all you need to do is just think about $500 or up maximum, if you have to do all the contribution yourself, up to $1,000 to donate towards the Rajasthan hospital. And again, giftofvision.org, or give them a call at 1-866 Sankara. Again, 1-866 Sankara. So, Sudheer ji, we have a couple of minutes remaining. So I just wanted to quickly ask you, talk to our bandhus about why Sankara. There are many different causes out there. What was it that resonated the most with you? Why Sankara, and what is the urgency right now? Talk to us about that.
So, as Sridhar ji mentioned, so it is about the cause, the impact, economical impact, right? So, if the breadwinner wins it, he get his vision back, he can earn money and he can feed his family and also provide the good education to his children. So, it is, Sarvendriyanam Nayanam Pradhanam, it is main important part, right? Once we get it back, you can do anything. So
Correct.
that is the reason, and also the quality eye care that we are providing, not just take money. And so for every dollar amount that we are raising here, we have an account online. So it's a transparent, the clarity, and whatever $30 or $1,000 they are donating, for that money we are doing exactly what they are donating it for. So
Right.
$30, we send the information to whom they donated, who got benefited. Maybe after 1 year or 6 months, once we done that operation, their name and picture, date, and everything, we will send it back.
Beautiful.
So, Sridhar sir, I just stopped recording.
Go.
So, Sridhar sir, closing thoughts before you go today. What would you like our bandhus to know?
So, we've covered most of it today, right? The main thing is to remember that we have an opportunity to make a difference. Join us in this great journey towards eradicating curable blindness, right? That's what we are about. We have a long way to go, but we believe that it can be done with all the support from all your bandhus, right? Support us now, right? Let's build the Rajasthan hospital. It's only $600,000 more to go, right? And it is not a big amount. If your bandhus all join together,
Right.
It's all a matter of all small donations. It doesn't matter. If all of us join hands, we can make it happen. So
Right.
come join us in the journey.
Right. And Bandhujan, you've been listening to the Sankara Eye Foundation's special segment right here on Desi 1170 AM. And if you would like to give to this particular cause, all you need to do is call them on 1-866-Sankara.
Or go to the website giftofvision.org.
And $600,000, Bandajan, that's all we need to raise before the end of the year for them to be able to avail of the $1 million match. So please give right away. The time is now. And if every one of us, if there's about, I think about 300,000-400,000 of us who are listening to us right now, if each of us just reach into our pockets and give about $30-$40 or even $50, that's it. We already helped them achieve the goal. So please try to spread the word, get the message out, and make your dollar double, actually, in terms of its impact with the Sankara Foundation. And thank you, Sridharji. Thank you, Sudheerji, for joining us yet again.
Yeah.
And Go Vision 2020.
Go
Vision
Vision
2020.
2020.
Thank you.
Thank you.